Okay, the questions asked and answered. Is relating to the, if at all, when I was doing a program especially on Shillong, that was my first visit to Shillong where I went there, and they have given me a chance that you do a deliver a session to the group A officers. How can I do that? But I've just said it. What I've done, I've explained everything. What I've done at the last. I said, how my education, the teaching, what I've done now, is benefiting in your job. Kindly explain. After class for 1.5 hours, I used to explain for 1 hour, and they 30 minutes, 20 minutes, they used to do a presentation. They used to present. They immediately they got related to the job. So my education system is in there. So now what I request to you people who you are here is sit straight. Okay, here is try to relate the education, that lesson what you're teaching person as an entrepreneur. For example, if I'm talking about any CAD CAM, how that can be enterprise. Ask them to give a small presentation tomorrow. Just go into the subject, go into the net and everything. Okay. So now, for that, we Government of India, has done something great. What we have done is we have made benefit for you people only. That means that if you are starting the business, I am there behind you at every stage. At every stage, you should not feel alone. Because why? Because you are creating my country. You are benefiting the country so that I can support you people at every stage. So that's the reason where we are talking about institutional support. Here now, what exactly is institutional support? Can anyone tell me what is MSME? Micro, small, and medium enterprises. Micro, small, medium enterprises. It is. Now, what is the necessity for me to do this? Micro, small, and medium. Why should I do that? Because I'll just give a live example. The government of India has given 1 crore to BHL. It's a big company, large company. They have given 1 crore. Now, what they have done? They have only given employment for 2 people. 1 crore is nothing for them. They have given employment for 2 people. So the government of India thought that why can't we create the categorization of the business? So micro, which is very small, okay, very small, small and medium enterprise. So what I'm doing, I'm doing the categorization of the business. How do I categorize?
Budget that is being allocated in the capital, based on the capital that is required to start up a business.
How? In what way?
Micro comes under the category of less than 20 lakhs or so, and small is between 20 to 50.
Great. I have expected 50 lakhs.
No, it is only fixed capital, not only running or the working capital. It is only fixed capital that is required for you to start up an industry.
The government has given that definition.
Certain products that are categorized to be produced only by these sort of micro, small, and medium, but not by the MNCs or the large scale industries.
See, let me put forth.
No,
it's not of the feeder. See, why I am doing that? How do I do that? Any investment made on the plant and machinery. For example, this is a building is 1 crore. Okay, this is also fixed capital. Okay, building 1 crore, and I invested 20 lakhs in the machinery. From your point of view, when I'm asking you what is your investment, you said 1 crore 20 lakhs. But from my point of view, I only take 20 lakhs, not this 1 crore. That means that any investment made on plant and machinery only categorized as micro enterprise. How do I do that? Udyam registration. How do I do that? Udyam registration. Based on that, now here is a small thing. Now micro. Now what have they done? They have recently added it turnover also. If my turnover is increasing to that extent, then it's called micro. It is 1 crore and 5 crores. If my investment is on plant and machinery is up to 1 crore, or my turnover is not exceeding 5 crores in a given year, assessment year, I have called this micro. Now, what is the benefit? Say for example, the government of India want to support micro enterprises in Visakhapatnam district. Okay, so what I do, I never go to here. I just go to the DIC district industry center of Visakhapatnam and call him and say that I want the report by this evening. How many micro enterprises are there? How do I know that? By Udyam registration. If you are not registering Udyam registration, you are out of the scene. Okay, so Udyam registration we have done, and immediately I got. So then the government of India, what they have done?
Sir, in the Udyam registration, the investment limit also.
Yes. Right. They will be taking on. They will be okay. Now,
But yesterday, madam registered, did you mention that now?
no,
Investment rate?
I've given 0.
I can update it anytime.
See,
No, that is,
my question is, it's not about qualification. My qualification is I have to start the business.
If want to install on so is there any qualification required?
0. You cannot say that this so and so person can start the business, so it's no. That kind of problematic zero. The only thing is, I want this Aadhaar number and what business is going to start. And whatever age it might be, it's up to them. But the only problem is, if I'm putting above 60, getting the loan will be a difficult task. Now they have to prove that. So this is what I am doing, and this is I am the in charge because of this I am doing, and then we can convince the bank. Other than that, nothing. Okay. So what I've done, they have given 1 crore. One institution said they have selected 100 people. They have trained them. Okay. They have given a report. Everyone got 1 lakh as a loan. 100 people, 1 lakh, 1 crore. And everyone has created employment of 2 people, not bigger. 2 into 100 is 200, and the people have started businesses 100. 300 people has been generated. So see, the government of India then identified, understood, if we are going to support micro enterprises, then only our thing is it. I'll tell you a live example. By the time you reach to the main road and go to your house, can you tell how many shops are there and how many people are employed? You cannot count. I can just count in a Vishaka steel plant. You can count. Vishaka might be 2,000, 3,000. By the moment I am traveling to Vishaka steel plant, how many small stores are there which are employed more than 10,000 people? In a one lane, almost 10,000 people are employed by a micro enterprises by putting them. So the government of any government is they're looking more on micro enterprises. So why should I do that? So that's the reason the government of India has created a MSME. And investment is 10 crore, 50 crores, medium is 20 crores and 100 crores. So this is what a classification. Be careful. Any investment made on the plant and machinery only is considered as it is. The problem is why I have to do that. The people are taking the land of half acre, okay, half acre land in the industrial area, and they're putting a machine of almost about 50, 20 or 30 lakhs. But when they're looking at the investment part, they're saying, my investment is almost on 1 crore 20 lakhs. The banker has a doubt. So the government decided that any investment which is made of plant and machinery, that is categorized as okay. Yeah. Okay. Any more questions? Anything? MSME. Now, the government created a separate ministry for that MSME, and they are supporting us. Now, how it is doing? Now we have a institute called DCMSME. It is Development Commissioner of Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprises. It is a pure body under. Follow with me.
Yes, sir.
You able to understand?
yes.
Right. Now, the DCMSME is a body under ministry directly. They handle by directly. What is the major aim? Is to advise the government of India, especially making MSME policies. Now, for example, I'll just give you a live example. There was Entrepreneur Memorandum 1 for registering the business. Okay. Entrepreneur Memorandum. I have done that for my own sake and I've started my business. Okay. But great in that India running full of running full of running full of okay. Now, so what they have done, DCMSME, they have advised the government saying that, sir, the first and foremost problem of any business is registration. If I am doing Entrepreneur Memorandum 1 in the online, taking a printout and going to the DIC, District Industry Center, and giving them to approve it, they are taking n number of days. They are not approving. And they are asking a number of questions. So, because of this, I am stopping to do my business. So, government of decided to give a Udyam registration, Udyog, then they have come to Udyam. So, this was the greatest thing with DCMSME. Now, today, anyone wants to start the business just by doing an Udyam registration, the business registration is done. For proper anything. Okay? So, this is one. Apart from that, we are also supporting technology. Now, under this, we have an institute called MSME DI. One of our colleagues, sir, DFO, he was there. One of our sir, DFO, he was there in MSME DI. So, what is their main thing. Any district, listen to me clearly. You need not to call Sudarshan from Hyderabad or anyone from anywhere. Not required. Every district will have one nodal officer. Every district will have one nodal officer, MSME DI. You can just go to the Google or type it MSME DI nodal officer of Visakhapatnam or a particular district. You'll get the number and call him. He has to mandatory support you people. His job is that. His job is that to provide and support to the people to start their own enterprise. What they do? They assist the prospective and practicing entrepreneurs. Say, for example, if I've already started the business, when I want to scale up my business, what is the support they'll be providing us? If any individual new person wants to start up the business, they'll be helping him to start the business by providing all the necessary input like project preparation and everything. And apart from that, they'll also have an industrial profile. What is my requirement? Say, for example, I'm going to start a business. Now, I should understand where I'm getting the raw material. If, say, for example, in Orissa, there's raw materials available in the particular district or state. State industrial profiles say that this raw material is available. Second, they'll be conducting a district industry service. Okay, they'll be having some district information there. And apart from that, the most important for you people, for your colleges is they have to conduct IMCs, industrial motivation campaigns, free of cost. All of it free? Yes or no? Yes. Some people are here and some people are there outside. Okay, so I've just now they have to conduct IMCs, industrial motivation campaign. One, after doing that, they have to conduct EAP, entrepreneurship awareness camp. Third, they have to conduct ESD. So this is a mandate of those people. Now, to conduct the program, you better approach them. They'll be conducted every year. They have 100 crores of fund, but they are unable to get the student. So it's a support from your side. So apart from that, the major thing is ancillary development. Ancillary development. You know what exactly it is? Say, for example, there's a big industry which is going to set up in Visakhapatnam. The moment it becomes a capital city, it's already capital city, some big industry is going to come up. Any big industry will not manufacture the small components. For example, nut bolt or something. So my benefit is if I am being an ancillary unit of that my problem is solved. So that information will be there with this MSME DI. So can just talk to them, sir, if any industry is coming down, what are the raw material requirement? What is the products requirement to them? Okay. So once it is done, then my benefit is that I am going to start the same business so that I can supply to them. There's no need for me to start a new business. What is the requirement of the big industry or any electronic chip or something that I'll be manufacturing and give it to them? Because big industry will not manufacture all the small products, they will only assemble it. So this is my best part. So MSME DI, MSME DC, MSME, it's mainly for that benefiting the entrepreneurs of to start this. The parking for one bit, anything will ask. Big person. The point is, how do I approach this? Just shoot them a mail. Okay, shoot them a mail that you want such kind of support. Then definitely they have to respond. They have to. You know why? We are the people when we receive the mail. If you are not responding, immediately we'll get a call from our DG. That of the institution will definitely do it. Today, RTI is very dangerous. RTI is very dangerous. I was a culprit of that. Just 1 month back, there was an RTI on me. I was shocked that I was happy. Okay, sir, okay, I'm also working. Some people have given, but it will be in a different mode. Okay. So today, MSME, DC MSME or MSME DI is working close to them. And they require students to start their business. So this will be a support for you people to start, help the people of practice. Clear? Any more questions? Any more questions? Anything? Okay. No. We are talking about technology entrepreneurship, everything. Sir, as an individual, say for example, as an individual, I am Dave. I want some technology. Yeah. I want some technology because as an individual, my knowledge is limited. I've tried something, I've designed a prototype, but I should understand, will this prototype work? How do I know that? How do I develop a prototype? There is a technology resource centers are available across India for any particular technology. You ask anything, there is a technology resource. Okay, for example, for food, we have CFTRI. For electronics, MIT is there. For everything, there is a technology resource center which is available to the government of it. The only thing is you have to shoot a mail or talk to them and say that, sir, I am so and so person. I am developing a technology. I want to understand with this technology will help the future generations of. So what I am to go there and just show my prototype, but before that, sign one document called NDA, non-disclosure agreement. After signing that agreement, you just do that, and they will look at your prototype. They'll support help you to design something new, or they'll accept it, and they'll give the machinery to develop a product. Now they'll only charge a very minimal amount. Okay, they'll only charge very minimal amount. You have to use the machine and develop a product, and go to the product. Let the product be tested and get a lab report, and your product is done. Clear? Yes or no? Are you comfortable? No, it's they charge very normal. Very normal. Free at the there's no madam.
Like hundreds.
Hundreds కూడా కాదు madam. Thousands కూడా.
Electronics, integration they used to for all the
And it's not a technology.
that
Yeah,
takes like hardly 2%.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
takes like
See, the only thing is they charge something, some minimal amount. Because it should not be misused. Yeah. So they'll be
Is it only for a product manufacturing? Like, for example, when somebody wants to do a textile business.
Hmm.
So, for them to set up the entire textile related manufacturing, will they supply the entire machinery? They will not, right?
no. What I'm saying is
Is it
now
only for
I'll just
technological development or to use the technology to manufacture products?
see one thing. If I want technology into textiles, when I want to create a new fabric. Something today people are coming. There are new fabrics. One of my students, this was a startup when I've done a program in Hyderabad. He's from Dubaga, and he's doing something which is Belgium linen and anything. So for the technology, he wants something. That's the okay. Now so that benefiting the textile industry and everything, there we doesn't require this up. If at all I want to have a new technology in my business,
Only for the new tech.
new technology, something which is new. Okay, something which is new, then that will be helping me out so that I, as an individual, I cannot do that because I have the machine. I cannot buy crores of machinery just to understand whether this work or not. So there's technology resource centers for everything. You talk about textiles or your food processing or electronics, electrical, mechanical, CAD, everything. There's a technology resource center. Then, yeah, plastic. It's a plastic industry. They have their own machines. Logistic. Okay. Now what they do? So this is what they have the highly computerized environment facilities which will help us today. They'll have all technical books which is related to us, all the information where we can gather. They'll also help us to get the new technology which is emerging in the world countries. They'll also help after the information. So now technology resource centers are playing the major role. We cannot say that technology entrepreneurship, technologies and everything. How do I know that? See, I know I have some technology, but how do I develop a product? How do I know that this product will be effective or not? So this technology resource centers will be. Okay. And yes. They'll come under. They do a research. There are Central Institute of will be talking. So CF, come again. See, we have a IICT, Indian Institute of Chemical Technology. They are developing a technologies which is related to some new things where I can take it there. If at all I go to IICT, some chemical related thing. Okay, so this is what my mixture is, and this is what I'm coming down. So as an individual, doesn't have such equipment to do that. So I'm going to approach them, have a letter, talk to the scientist, and he'll be supporting, and I can go there in front of him under his guidance. I can. So we have NIN is the National Institute of Nutrition, which is there especially to food products. CCMB is there, Center for Cellular Molecular Biology, especially in Hyderabad. Okay, so these are a number of technologies which are available. The only thing is we doesn't want to go. India, the problem in India, the moment I come out of my house, I should have all the benefits to me, which is not there. So I start criticizing. The only thing where I can do it, right? So there are a number of technology resource centers which are available. You can do it. Yeah. And one more important point is we will be conducting some training programs also. They will be conducting some training programs, especially related to the technology. Say, if at all I say CFTRI, They'll be food technologists. Now, my small submission to you people is today we have huge opportunity in India. Do not criticize the abroad countries. USA, they are well established than us. We Indian are only holding the nail of the tradition and just doing all this nonsense. Sorry to say, when you go outside, can you even tell me how much of the food we waste? How much of the agriculture produce what we waste? We are not even using 30 or 40%, 60% is wasted. By the transit or something or the other, it is wasted. The people are putting, the farmers are doing such a big thing. And when it's a transit, the thing is wasted. We have a tomato where we can make a powder. We have a mirchi powder is there. Everything is there. But why are we not making the product of the vegetables that can be utilized? I have all sort of vegetables which are there. Some thing where we can help to have a sustainable shelf life where we can increase. Why are we not making a potato powder something? If I am getting the price today, I am having the product 10 rupees. By the next time it's 100 rupees. Tomato, when we look at it's almost a 10. Immediately it's going to 100 rupees or 100 rupees, and we are forced to purchase it. Such kind of things where vegetable agriculture produce which is there, we are not unable to use that fully. So that is a technology where we can take the support of CFTR. Okay. So this they will be conducting regular training programs for your benefit. Second, regional testing centers. Now what we have, say for example, whatever the product I've manufactured, I want to understand whether this product is viable, commercialization, or I can export it. So we have regional testing centers are there where I can take my product, give it to them, they will test it and give me a lab report so that I can export or I can sell it the commercial. So apart from that, there will be all these are there. Chemical, all mechanical, electrical. Yes. Yes, but we're not using. So this is an equipment Montessori. Now they'll also help us. Say for example, if I want to start a small testing lab as an individual, that in support of them, they'll be helping out to support is establish that. Field testing stations, they'll come down to my premises. Field testing station, they will come down to my premises. Okay, they'll test the product and give the lab report. Here, small disturbance is going on. Something not about this. Feels so small disturbance. Tool groups and training centers. Okay, CLTD. Now, for example, I'm manufacturing this bottle. Okay, I'm having plastic mesh and everything. Meshes also. But what about my die? A shape where I can put it so that I can pour plastic into that. Now for that I have to have almost 1 crore as a machinery to develop a die. Can I do that? No. So there's an institute called CITD. It's nothing but tool rooms, Central Institute of Tool Design. What they do is you have to go them and give the design to them, saying that sir, this is my design. I want to have a die of this. They'll be manufacturing on behalf of you and they'll be giving the die. You have the machinery, put it over the plastic, and you'll get the shape. And apart from that, they'll also their work is this. They'll be manufacturing tools on tool components, okay, CAD/CAM, quality control and testing, and they'll be conducting a training programs on a regular basis. So if anyone is interested to set up that kind of thing, especially into tool designs, CAD/CAM, this is the institute where they'll be doing, Central Institute of Tool Design, which is there at Hyderabad. And now on a regular basis, they'll be conducting the training programs. Some are free and some are paid programs, and they'll also conduct some diploma. Okay, so this will be, the benefit is if I'm into the particular government industry, so definitely I'll have a benefit. So I'll be learning something new. Clear? Product and process development. Any product where I manufacture, if I want to develop it, if I have to enhance the quality, as an individual, I cannot add something more. So, say for example, I have taken a machinery to my product and process development and said that, sir, The product which is there, which is giving me output of 100, but I want to increase the efficiency. So how do I do that? This people will be. So product process, they'll also improve the development, improve packing techniques also, design and innovation. All this institute, what I am telling, are having a manpower development training. Some are unpaid and some are free cost. So product process development is CFTI. It's a Central Footwear Training Institute, which is there based at head office in Chennai. Now, if anyone is interested to start a business, especially on the footwear, in new designs and new technologies, these people will pay. So if at all I want to start, they'll be starting from the scratch, and to the product, they'll also give the new technologies, availability of raw material, manufacturers of the machineries and everything. They'll be providing the information to me so that I can take a course under that and then start my own business. Clear? Anyone tell me which institute it is? That is recognized. Okay. This institute is National Institute of MSME, and I'm happy to be a part of it. It was my, when I in 2013, when I've attended a program of FDP, by going to the first time I've seen that campus because one of my friends was there. When I entered that, this campus was very great and the trainings of entrepreneurship. That was my passion to enter into that. When I attended the training 2013-14, I was attending one program, 14-15, 15-16. And when I've applied for job, that was a great thing. I got selected for that. This is my 6th year. Most probably by April I might leave because I doesn't want to be this side. I want to be that side. I want to start my own enterprise. Okay. Now this institute has a legacy. You take today any person who is training into entrepreneurship are the product of NIMS from 1962. All the district industry center, what you're looking at, that was a brainchild of NIMS. You look at any person, any IAS or IPS officer, especially into entrepreneurship development activities, supporting MSMEs, they are trained at the MSME. Your AS sir, the register sir, yesterday he was taking the class. He was the product of us. He was there has done some research part in our campus by staying there for 3 months. Yesterday he was sent. So from 1962, we are continuing doing all this thing. So I request everyone to kindly look at my website on a regular basis. Okay.
I was also a faculty
so many programs. So it was a great thing and we shared it to all the people. Now, we will be conducting a number of programs which are paid and free also. And we have trained almost 10,000 international students. I've trained almost 400. So since 4 years we have done. All these people come down to India to know what India is doing in field of entrepreneurship. So we teach them. They go to their respective countries and they start working on it. They'll be giving the advice to the government of India, their respective governments, so that they can increase, especially because African countries are more, they will be supporting them. Okay? And the dedication part, what we look into them, compared to the Indian students, everything, they're so passionate to learn something new. They doesn't understand the language also. They come down to us and we teach them and they go to the respective, they'll share with us today. And apart from that, we'll be conducting a number of training programs, especially for officers and entrepreneurs also. Okay. So this institute, and we are also having a journal called SEDBI. It is a free of cost. It's under a SAGE publication. We will be providing, genuinely submitting the paper that will be published. Nisbet and IIT. These two institutes, especially under us, the point is actually we used to have a supporting factor from Nisbet for DST programs. Now every college can conduct an entrepreneurship development program in their campus to the students. How? On April, May or May, June, there is a notification from DST, Department of Science and Technology. Okay. In that, you have to submit a proposal that you want to conduct EDP programs or FDP programs. So that once you have submitted, you will be getting the sanction and they'll be sponsoring. So request to everyone, all the faculties who are here, kindly look at the DST, Department of Science and Technology. In that, we have a technology entrepreneurship team. In that, you can submit the programs. Okay. And it's my sister concern. It was a part of us, and now it's looking into entire Northeastern states. Any doubts in this regard? I'm parking it. Yeah. Yeah. Any doubts? Anything? Last minutes. Because next is very, very important. Doesn't mean that others are not important. Any questions in this regard till now?
Do you help any whoever you try? Do you further handhold them?
What?
Do you further handhold them after training?
Yes,
is
yes.
over?
We started a new initiative called mentoring. Now we mentor them. The only problem is, see, if anyone is coming down to us, the first thing what I hate is, sir, can I get investment? నేను అదే అంటాను ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ వెళ్ళే సార్ బిజినెస్ స్టార్ట్ చేయడం కావాలి డబుల్ బెడ్ ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ డబుల్ బెడ్ బిజినెస్ స్టార్ట్ చేసి రికార్డ్ పెడిషన్ కాదు ఓన్లీ థింగ్ ఇస్ ద బిజినెస్ విచ్ ఇస్ సస్టైన్ లాంగర్ టైమ్ దే హావ్ నాట్ ఇన్వెస్టెడ్ ఫస్ట్ దే హావ్ డన్ lot of things. When we talk to the students also, that's the reason so many people have complained against me also. I said, thank you very much. One person said, sir, that investment is, sir, at the door, you can make a move. Go to it, sir, next building. Go. Because mentoring is a part where we have to support them. Now I am a registered mentor for the startup of India, government of India. Almost yesterday I got, they allotted me 10 startups and mentoring them. And when I'm mentoring, they are asking me the investment. So I said, let me come back to that. Okay. Any more doubts in this regard?
You ask them to pay for the mandate?
No.
No.
Only thing is, న్యాయంగా వచ్చి నేర్చుకుంటా. Okay. Any more questions? Yeah.
Talk about that goals that get created.
Yes.
What is it like? How much does it cost?
They're based on their own things, sir. It doesn't mean that they will not, any government will not charge highly, sir. The minimum, the reason they are charging minimum is to restrict the effect. Today, people, India is a free country. India is a free country. So anyone can do anything. So that was a restriction because serious people are not coming. So they charge very minimal amount, which is that's something which can be claimed from a refund also. If you are registering as my ma'am is there tomorrow, Swapna. She is also my mentor. When I was a participant, she was my faculty. Okay, so now if I'm taking a trademark or if I'm taking a patent, that will be reimbursed if I'm registering as a Udyam registration. So that if at all we can claim refund also. The moment I get a dive. Any more? Please. Any more? Yeah.
Any projects from parents that you see?
Yes, we are having that institution of parent safety. You can just talk to them. But you should be very specific what exactly you want. See, when we are going to any government offices, something we have to be very specific. That should be on the paper. That should be on the paper. When we go to them, we said, actually, when I was joined this organization as a government, for 1.5 years, I said, and if anyone is coming down, I said, I'm busy. I asked them to sit for 5-10 minutes. When I went to other organizations, the same thing they have done with me. I waited there for half an hour. And you know what he's doing? He's just having the tea and talking to the people. Then I realized that's wrong. So from that day, anyone comes down to me, we it. So those people are acting. You should put in the paper and just submit it and take the acknowledgement. Take the acknowledgement. That will be anyone will do this.
So, talking about investment.
Yeah.
So, asking investment, your place is wrong.
I'm not saying asking investment for my place is wrong. No, listen to me, because the question what you bring is wrong. See, any business will not start with investment. Any first visit to anyone, investment should not be the priority to talk to this person.
So that's what I did.
Yeah.
It's the wrong place. And asking guidance from my bank. So it's once you got your education, you should get guidance from your institute and maybe ask question from bank. Taking the right kind of.
See, what we do is we teach and we support the entrepreneur in every aspect to go to the bank. So now he is going to the bank with a project report, Udyam registration, and everything. That is the entire thing what the banker requires. So we'll be submitting to them. When we go to them and say that, sir, can you help me out to do a project report? That will not suffice. That's what.
Go to the right place for it.
Yeah.
You say, even in my own experience also,
I would like to share my experience. Many entrepreneurs comes to us. The first question they start with is, "I need money." So that puts you into a different perspective. You know, what money you wanted, the word should come from the other side. You should have that kind of a skill set. You know, try to convince him the idea on which you are working is a great idea. Huh? And the money part, you know, you never talk to the person to whom you are going to meet. If you can narrate your story in such a manner, the person whom you have met, he himself should come out with that kind of a, oh, yes, how much money you need. That is what the skill all of us we should know and learn that. So if the moment the first word, if you say, I also used to feel embarrassment. And when I also went to many governments saying that I need this kind of money to do this project, they also used to feel that kind of a uncomfortable and the total ecosystem, you know, somewhere it is not correct. They used to feel that kind of a uncomfortableness. You know, the first point should never be a finance. Try to convince them you are pursuing a great idea. You are the first time in this. These are all the challenges. And if I pursue this and bring this product to service, what kind of impact it is going to make? First attempt should be convincing the other person to buy your idea. Then money follows automatically. No, many proposal are meeting any government official or any funding agency. The word, you know, money part should be spoken by others. Then they will be very comfortable. That is what my experience.
That's great. Thank
Even
you.
the projects also
Yeah.
come with any research problem with the project proposal and it's this much of amount. If they're convinced, so they'll ask us, they'll ask us. Okay, Lord, if you
In any case,
have
even
to
if
say
you
that,
go
that's
for
the job.
any marriage proposal, let the girl and boy first, right? Then we will go for a dowry. But now today tradition has become how much first instant, how much money.
You should never ask that.
Yeah. So any doubts in this regard? This I have just had a word with you regarding MSME DI, technology research centers, regional testing centers, and field testing station, and NIMS. More importantly, is who is going to handle for everything. These people are there. No, look at me. I'm happy. You know, current. You know, I'm not habituated to the PPT. Now, say for an example, you are going to start this. Follow with me loudly. Huh?
Yes.
Now you are starting the business. Now, first instant, and immediately you say, who is going to support me? Yes, there is one instrument. In Pan India, we call NSIC, National Small Industries Corporation, Government of India. Now, what they do is, the only thing is, you have to put the doors. Oh, stop. Yeah. Now, sir.
Problem.
Now, the moment I registered Udyam registration, I'm preparing a project code. Go to NSSA and say that, sir, I want to start the business. Okay, he said, okay, you pay me money, I registered. See, there's some nominal amount, 5,000 rupees. You registered and you paid the money and you got a register certificate. The second instant, you start as, sir, I'm Udyam registration. Udyam is free. NSIC, you have to make the payment. That is very important.
Why do we need that?
I'll tell you. It's a central government agency. Okay. Now, when I'm making the payment, register with them. Look at me. Now, for example, the first information I require is machinery. I have machinery details, but I want to have a good machinery, which ISO standards, which so what they do, sir, can I give me the list? So they'll give a list of the machineries which are available across India and what is the price. You can just talk to them and get the machinery. Second, if you want to import the machinery from outside country, there are certain rules and regulations. They are also all licenses. You doesn't have. So just say, sir, I want to export the machinery. But sir, okay, boss, we will do on your behalf, but you take the you pay the charges. So that's one. So I got the machinery. Second important, raw material. Say for example, I'm doing some product called aluminum products. If I'm going outside, I'm just giving an example. If I'm going outside, it's 20,000 per ton. But NSIC will give only for 15,000 rupees. You know why? Because it's a government of India agent, they buy in bulk. They have pan-India godown, they'll be supplying the raw material at a lesser cost compared to the market. So that I'll be getting the raw material if I'm buying in bulk or something or fair now. The second support is given. And third support is, say one example, people feel that buying the machinery is very big task, nothing like that. Machinery is only one part. My raw material requirement on every day, daily basis, it's very huge. Okay. So today I had 10 lakhs in my pocket, purchase the raw material, manufacture the product, and sold in the market. Will you give me immediately? It takes minimum 45 days of time from the government of India. As per MSME Act, if anyone is purchasing your material, if is no oral confirmation regarding the payment or no return, it deemed to be 45 days. So you cannot go to the court, you cannot go anywhere. You have to be quiet for 45 days. 46th day is not paying. With the 20% rate of interest, you can claim that. So this is the MSME Act, what you see. So I got the amount. So I've got no 45 days. Then what should I do? Should I shut down my shutter? You go to NSS and say, sir, I want raw material assistance. Okay, boss, you do one thing. Give me a bank guarantee. So you go to the bank. You want 10 lakhs. You have 10 lakhs raw material. You go to the bank. Deposit 25%, 2 lakhs 50,000 in that as an FD, fixed deposit, and just give that FD to the banker. So he'll give a bank guarantee of 10 lakhs. Okay. You go to the NSIC, give that bank guarantee. Come back, buy the raw material from the vendor. Before buying, go to the vendor and ask, sir, I want the quotation. He has given the quotation to you. Give it to NSIC. NSIC will issue a check on his name. Take that check, give it to NSIC. NSIC, the vendor will give the material, you manufacture. The benefit is, with 2 lakhs 50,000, I'm getting a raw material of 10 lakhs. Selling it, I'm getting a benefit of 13 lakhs. I'm paying 50,000 to NSIC at 10,000 to bank. That is 2 lakhs 40,000 is benefit. So now, agreed, sir. Great. Tomorrow I want raw material. Go again. It's a never-ending process. See, the raw material is very, very important. I cannot put everything in from my pocket. Block my 10 lakhs there. That can be utilized for other purpose. No. So what I can do, I'm just giving the benefit is I'm getting the raw material assistance. Nominal charges are there. So every time I'm doing. So this is a bigger support from NSIC. No need to worry. Sir, it doesn't have raw material, it doesn't have this. No need to. The only thing is you have to just go and talk to them, register and be here.
You should have a bank guarantee.
Yes, a bank guarantee. See, the problem with people is, see, when I'm applying for the bank loan, listen to me carefully. When I'm applying for a bank loan, 10 or 20 lakhs, I got 20 lakhs sanction. What people do know, they take 20 lakhs, they doesn't know what to do. Don't do that. 20 lakhs is sanctioned, great. 10 lakhs, you take it for the machinery. In 10 lakhs, just you made an allocation. In 10 lakhs, you make an allocation. Sir, 10 lakhs is for 5 lakhs letter of credit if I'm doing any export, and 5 lakhs for bank guarantee. In the approval process, I'm having on the heading itself 10 lakhs for the machinery given, okay, and 2 lakhs for the working capital for 3 months, and 3 lakhs for my letter of credit, and 5 lakhs bank guarantee. It is in the application process. Approval is there. With that approval, I go to the NSIC. No need to worry. I'm not putting a bank guarantee again, not paying any amount. So in that application process, that I have to make it. So then when I'm getting a bank guarantee, it's already there. Then I get my raw material with free of cost. And I charge it. See, the business, what we do, it should not stop anyway. NSIC is having offices pan-India. It's having offices pan-India. Clear? That also in this regard? I'll ask. And second, sir, great. Now, sir, as ma'am was saying, textiles. Okay, she's into textiles. Now there is an exhibition at Hyderabad. If she want to come down from here, it is almost 2,000 as travel charges, 3,000 some transport, 5,000 transport charges. The stall is 10,000 and other charges put together 30,000. Just spent for this exhibition. Now after coming back to Visakhapatnam, she has had a bill that she submitted to NSIC. NSIC will repay 60% of that. You know why? Because I want to encourage you to participate. I tell you, how many of you know exhibition in Hyderabad? Numaish?
Yes.
Yesterday, February 14th, it ended. Okay. Can anyone expect how many people are there? How many walk-ins will be there in a 45 days period? Approximate? 25 lakhs walk-ins are there. In the 25 lakh, if 1,000 people are looking at my stall, I am done. And one more important point, don't put in another way, but the community sake, in 25 lakhs, 80% are Muslims. You know why? There is some wording in that saying that not handicraft. No? In Quran they say that the person who's kept an exhibition, if you go and buy, his family will be surviving. So you look at any place, Muslims will be. Then we made a research. And people are, they go different. They're trying to buy only 1 rupee or 2 rupees or 5 rupees, not more than that. But people are doing that. And one more important point, I'm not against that or in tradition. In the Muslims, how many of you seen the marriage is only after 11:30? In Muslim community, the marriages will be only after 11:30. You know why? They feel that the person who's having the business will close the shop at 10:30 or 11. They go to the house, they'll come up and attend the wedding at 11. If we Telugu people, what we do? We take office leave, okay? We'll shut down the shutter and run for the marriage. I'm not putting in a negative way. There are certain traditions, okay? So now, if I'm participating in that exhibition, I'm getting a reference of 64. Why? I'm encouraged to participate in more number of exhibitions. So today, I want to market my product. I have to go door to door. But in exhibition, thousands of people will come down to see my product. No? I'm sitting there. 1,000 people will come down, and if my product is good, if I give my card, tomorrow they'll definitely call me. This is one support from NSS. And second important point. For example, people are here with me. Now, the entire business, entire program is techno entrepreneurship. But technology is there. There's one technology, good technology, which is there. But there's a huge demand in abroad countries. So, for example, there is an exhibition which is going at Dubai. All are listening to me?
Yes.
More sleeping. Yes, good. No, definitely. So people are related. Okay. See, now point is, now I'm participating, going to Dubai. Flight charges are there. My boarding lodging charges are there. My stall charges. Put together 1 lakh is there. Okay. Come back to your respective districts. Submit the bills to NSIC. For men entrepreneurs, 85% is refunded. For women entrepreneurs, 95% is refunded. Alip is the one which is saying everything. Women entrepreneurs are focused more. Okay. So if I'm going abroad and submitting, taking my technology and showcasing, no need to get orders, no need to show any orders, no need to show any. The only thing is you should go there, submit the bills, and this will enhance my product. You know why? Government of India today, the rupee and dollar exchange. Okay, more things are there that we are importing the products, and let's say our currency is going on. But when we export, I'm correct, sir? When we export, we'll get the foreign exchange and automatic market. So that was the major agenda of the government. So now NSIC is supporting that. Huge. You know what they do? How NSIC will survive? I'll just tell you. It started in the year 1955. Government of India will give 100 crores to NSIC head office for 4% rate of interest. Okay, sorry, 2% rate of interest. Head office will give to the branch 4% rate of interest. Okay, 4%. The branch office will go to the public 6% rate of interest. 2% is there. Okay, after taking that 1,000 they return back to Government of India and they pay 300 crores royalty to the government. Again back. That's how NSS is working. It's a huge today. So any support from NSS is here. So raw material assistance and everything and exhibition supports. And apart from that, say for example, now you people are there. Say for example, you have started a business. There is a government. Say for example, Andhra University is there. Now they want to buy a product. They want buy some notebooks or everything. But they cannot go to the open market and buy. They have to issue a tender. So Andhra University requires so and so notebooks and everything. Now as an individual, you are manufacturing the notebooks. If at all you want to purchase the document, it's almost 500 rupees. And when you want to, fill that, submit the tender, it's called EMD. You have to put some 2% of that for anything which is huge also. So if you are registered with NSIC, this tender document is free of cost, and this EMD is also not required. So I'll be getting and I can submit the tender. Third, for example, the Government of India requires 1 lakh computers, and you are the computer manufacturer, but you can only manufacture 100. You're not having almost 10 you can manufacture. So NSIC will, on your behalf, will participate in the tender of 1 lakh, take the order from the Government of India and distribute among yourselves. Distribute so that you can what are the manufacturing capacity, you can just sell it to them so that you are benefiting. So apart from that, NSIC, wherever they go, they promote a business. So NSIC is the main key feature for supporting the business. Every way there is a support. The only thing is, we doesn't want to go there. Agreed, government agencies are there, but provided the way we talk to them, that's very important. The way we talk to them. You see, people are passionate, especially women. When you go to any saree showroom, if the saree is not there, will you leave him? Sir, okay, it's not about purchase, it's about the passion when we take it. The same thing, if any boys are going to any movie, if the ticket is not there, they will come back because they are passionate. The same passion is put forth in business. Today I'm standing in front of you people. No, none of my DG are looking me what I'm doing. I'm here in the hotel. I can come at any point of time, 10:30 or something. But I'm here by 9:30. It's not because something I want to show. It's my passion to do. What I'll do there. Okay. So anything doubts? I'm just putting it. What? Send me. No. Yes. You can do. Any more doubts? It's very important. Please. There are two ways. One, totally not understood, totally understood. Not totally understood at the Kanpan.
Small doubt.
Yeah.
You're saying that NSS supports increases. So even we have something called MSME Sambandhan Samadhan programs.
See, MSME Sambandhan, MSME Championship, there are some problem solving websites.
So
Grievances.
that is
Samadhan. Champion, that's good. But NSS is a pure front for every business. Ma'am, you have a major role in textiles. But there's not Chala. No, because in maximum people, you know, textiles is one more important point. This is I will told you this guy regarding the artisan cup. Have I told you?
Yeah.
It's very, very important. Anyone, that's the best thing going. That was the reason there is a saying: don't give them the fish, help them to how to catch the fish. That's very important. Okay. Yes. No, it's only for handicaps. Only handicap. The people are doing with hand. Any more questions?
Those who have a gemology expertise in the manufacturing of some kind of software.
No. If they're doing it by hand, then they take it. Yeah, that's it. But don't use a dangerous word to them. Huh? Simple. Something which is people can understand. Okay. So NSIC is there. And apart from that, we have some institutional support. Now we have some institute called CSIR Institute, which is there. With this, the government of India is funding to this CSIR 100 crores, 100 to 1,000 crores a year to do the research. They are doing it, but the only thing is, what are the development, what are the innovation they have made? They are putting in the Almara. So that is not solved. So the government, especially Modi sir, has instructed that has to be commercialized. Now when we look at sorghum research, millets, as this being a millet year, they have almost all having 150 new technologies of recipes. Now what they are doing is they are kept for the commercialization. If I'm buying it one, they ask me for 50,000. If I'm buying for 6, they'll ask for 1,50,000. So 25,000 each. I have to take that 1,50,000. They'll give me a no and everything. So I have to manufacture the product, put the government emblem, I can sell. And second is NRCM meat, National Resource Centers for Meat, which is again a research center. They'll be doing research on the meat on a regular basis. So if anyone is interested to start a restaurant, especially into that, you have only chicken to it, but they have 25 varieties. You know, I've seen the product there. If I'm packing, the packaging machine is there. If that is packed through that machinery, it will not be wasted for 10 years, it seems. Such a thing they have developed. And they have a number of products and everything as a part of it. That's a meat. So there are a number of research centers. IICD is there, Indian Institute of Chemical Technology, CCMB, NIN, NGRA. All these things are there. The only thing is you have to approach them. Whenever you're talking to the student, ask them in which field he is interested. No, ma'am, you tell me. Don't. It is like giving the medicine without prescription. ఏం చేస్తారు మన స్టూడెంట్స్ చాలా మేధావు మేడం చెప్పింది నేను లాస్ అయ్యాను ఇమీడియట్లీ ఫస్ట్ మన పేరు వస్తుంది సో దట్స్ ఐ నెవర్ టోల్డ్ ఎనీవన్ because people are so much when we talk to the people, they directly go and tell information to other people and that goes wrong. Clear? So,
But school is also there.
Yeah.
Educator.
was it?